I left my wife after she said I wasn't manly enough. My wife and I have been together since we were 18. She was my first girlfriend and my first everything, whereas she'd been with a couple of people before me. We have an 18-year-old daughter together who is an amazing, brilliant, and kind person. I couldn't have asked for a better kid. Over the last few years, my wife started making sporadic comments about my masculinity, but I just brushed them off. However, this past year, the situation became unbearable and escalated so much that I ended up leaving her about 3 months ago over it. I don't want this to sound like a humble brag, but I do consider myself a pretty manly guy, within reason. I'm tall. I hit the gym a few times a week. I can handle any DIY repair around a house. I know how to fix cars. I used to be an amateur boxer and a cage fighter, and I still do it as a hobby to stay in shape. But according to her, the things that take away my manliness are these. I love baking, and I like to cook. I don't drink alcohol. I don't care if others do. It's just not for me. I like Taylor Swift, Charlie XCX, Ariana Grande, and Sabrina Carpenter. My main genre will always be rap, but having a teenage daughter means that music is constantly playing at home. I grew to like several songs and I listen to them. I don't see what's wrong with that. I own a powerful car and a motorcycle, but my preferred daily driver is a Volkswagen Up, a tiny car with a minuscule engine. If it's just me and my gym bag, I don't see the problem. I'm not the type who thinks a car defines the man, but my ex-wife disagreed and said I looked ridiculous in it. On top of that, I have a habit of walking away from arguments with strangers. She, on the other hand, takes every minor incident as a personal insult. If someone cuts her off in traffic, she honks like crazy. If she holds a door open and they don't say thank you, she starts screaming and hurling insults. I just prefer to let things slide. For example, one night a drunk guy started looking for a fight with me for no reason. He got right in my face, called me every name in the book, and even shoved me a couple of times. I just smiled at him, turned around, and said, "I hope you get home safely." When we got back, my wife told me I had embarrassed her in front of her friends by letting him talk to me like that. I replied, "What's the point of me knocking out a drunk kid who is half my size?" She screamed at me that I was a doormat for the whole world. To add to this, I usually share silly social media videos with my daughter. My wife said it was like living with two teenage girls. In September, I packed my bags. I told her I couldn't allow her to keep belittling me and speaking to me that way anymore. It wasn't fair. Even then, she threw one last jab and said, "A real man would change." Now that I'm gone, she changed her tune. She says she's willing to go to individual and couples therapy to sort out her issues. But I don't know if the wounds she caused are just too deep. Since I left, I feel so much more relaxed and happy. I don't have to worry anymore if I play a song, if I want to bake a cake, or if I want to cook something different. At the same time, it's scary. She's all I've ever known. Being alone and the thought of meeting new people terrifies me because I've never had to do it before. Update. Hi everyone. I received so much love on my previous post. So here is an update 3 months later. First and foremost, I didn't get back with her. The divorce is already in motion. My daughter has been incredibly understanding and tells me I seem much happier and more relaxed. My ex-wife kept begging me to come back until about a month ago when she publicly announced she is seeing a 23-year-old guy. The funny thing is, instead of feeling hurt or jealous, all I felt was an immense sense of relief. That was the moment I realized I am completely over her. Not much else to report. I'm still baking, cooking, boxing, and training in the cage. I already bought tickets to go see Sabrina Carpenter with my daughter, and we also got tickets to see Kendrick Lamar, so I'm keeping my balance between heavy rap and teen pop. I want to give a massive thank you to everyone who commented and messaged me. Your words really helped me hold my head up high when I needed it most. Thank you all. What do you guys think? Was he right to prioritize his peace of mind over a lifelong marriage? Or do you think he should have given couples therapy a chance?